Act 3 complete. GG's. Now we go on to Act 4.
It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep.
Is this the start of Act 4? Damn, they literally put you right into it. Let's use some coupons to skip our shift this morning. Let's take the morning off.
Wait, look over there. Isn't that... It's one of Lenny's cards.
You're right. It's been a while since we've contacted him.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Okay.
It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information.
Okay.
Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered. We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
Okay. Cataclysm's quickening has begun. Oh shit, guys. Title is very terrifying, but I'm here for it. I'm so down. I'm so ready. Okay, I think this one is just below us.
But it must be savored patiently to fruit.
Let's talk to the homies. I want to be terrified. I'm ready.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
There's a lot to see.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh shit.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us.
They're
I've
trying to
heard
fight.
that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
Why is he saying that?
What kind of filthy bilgewater you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is.
Why
so
are they
confident.
beefing right now?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is that only something the inmates down here say?
I think you're right. It's normal for convicts to be unhappy. Because they don't have vision. No, this prophecy is not a joke, bro.
That's true.
It's Bellabog 2.0. It actually kind of is. What's going on over here?
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
Not the guest star in Finding Nemo.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
Huh?
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Huh. Thanks. You guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? We're nice.
Quisto is quite the name. Is quite the name. Holy. The bros for real. How's the best Archon? This Archon quest has been good so far.
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Oh, it was just a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it.
That's
you see,
so
people
real.
with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
He literally sounds like a little mafia henchman. That's so real. Nerd Sherpa, welcome in, by the way.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the
Lavaroon.
Bombshell Bros, but don't
Did
worry.
those people just walk
we're
away?
not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
This guy's funny as fuck.
So,
We
you
blow
two
minds on
really
the regular
like
is
to
crazy.
gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Okay, Turk, welcome in. How are you today? Sure, fill us in. Oh my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell
Whoa,
me.
all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
We ate the most incredible welfare meal recently.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct.
They are like Mario and
I am a
Luigi.
true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But since you like my cooking,
Oh,
I
oops.
guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Oh? Okay. Did Lavaroon just wink at me? It seems he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary
Who the hell is
practically every
Jurier?
day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine
Is this the
Research
guy that's
Institute before
researching
he came here? There's no
Sijuin?
denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
So why was he arrested? According to Quisto, a person named Juriu frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
They really do have all the tea. Like, what?
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
So Juriu had a confrontation with a girl named Lorvine, who also frequently visits the infirmary. I'll remember that too. Okay. Investigate freely. Let's go and find the last one. So those two people that were standing there before, they like walked away. Like they looked at us weird, like side-eyed us, and then walked away while we were having that conversation. I don't know if those two NPCs have any significance at all, but I thought that it was really weird that they showed us that. I feel like they don't do that kind of stuff by accident, low-key.
Hey, you over there?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Bro, why do they always name drop TCG? Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
No thanks, we're busy with other things at the moment.
All right, no pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
I get that. I get that, Pebble. It's an international hit, no for real. Would you mind chatting with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Yes, we have.
Then did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
You're talking about the two that we were just talking to? You mean Quisto and Laveroon?
Yes, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just hanging out when they're not cooking.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime.
I wonder what
Who
crime.
knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though? To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
Bro, I want to know what he did, though, to be a convict. Bro, now I really want to know, but they probably won't tell us until his story quest, at least. Okay, by the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
Forbidden Zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Okay.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Lenny.
Okay.
According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Okay. Reduction zone. I don't remember how to freaking get there, guys. No cap. Yeah, no, that's crazy. He eventually... I, really want to know how he eventually became a warden. He was convicted here, eventually became a warden. He's clearly had to be here a while. He's got all those scars, which are very, very interesting as well. Is it the top one? Oh, thank you. I don't know why it didn't change it. I guess because we're going up higher, I guess? Okay, that's fine. Thank you, though. That helped. But the masked fighter was Risley, not gonna lie. Ooh, I wonder. I mean, we don't know for sure, right? I kind of assumed it was Child, but I guess, theoretically, it could have been him, you know? I could see that. There's Lenny. This is Act 4.
Huh?
Hey!
look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Okay. You summarize your findings to Lenny.
Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts.
Time to get Freminet.
Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Freminet would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do, we're counting on you.
It's the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Freminet will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
Yeah, like how?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands.
I see. No, right? Zeradus, like, I don't know. I feel you, though.
What say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Freminet while we're at it, too.
Sure.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with. Though we can just sit back and wait for Freminet's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Freminet's no master of disguise, Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Freminet prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
Okay. I feel like Lenny and Lynette deep down don't want to screw us over, but I feel like they're still not being completely honest with us. Obviously I don't 100% know about what, but I just feel like they're, even though they say they're being honest with us now and they're telling us the full truth, I feel like they're probably still hiding things, or even just like things about themselves, or like the way that I don't want to say the way that their personalities actually are, because I feel like they seem like they're being true to themselves, but I don't know. I don't know.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you.
Okay, so... well, I'll say it
Investigate
afterward.
the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Sounds good. I'll give it my best shot. Did you only say that because I'm an amateur?
No, when it comes to intelligence gathering, I'd never consider you to be an amateur. Didn't you say it yourself? It's always been your strong suit. I'll believe anything as long as it comes from you. So, please prove your prowess to me once again.
This is Act 4, Rex.
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days. Stay safe.
Yeah, I feel like we're doing okay on pace. After doing some prep work with Paimon, you begin slowly approaching the infirmary, blah, 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 blah. Love the speed of those, I really do. Oh, different music.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Wow, Paimon doing something? It's crazy.
Hmm? There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first. You and Paimon hide in a corner and try your best to eavesdrop on the people inside the infirmary. Several people appear to be engaged in conversation, but you only manage to... Okay.
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Hi, Sammy. Welcome in. You nod and take a long, deep breath before inhaling a large amount of vapor from a foul-smelling potion you found. Wait. Why are we doing that? Hand the potion back to Paimon and stow it away. Bro, they put this up way too fast.
She's sick!
Oh, for this, I see. Yeah, that's what I was low-key thinking, Dina.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler
Yeah, no, that makes sense. This makes sense.
Stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
My stomach really hurts.
Don't
Aw,
worry.
poor
I'll
little
get you to the bed safely.
That's a
Here,
really good
hold
acting
onto my
face.
shoulder and walk slowly.
Okay.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Sijun has taken out a few instruments and begun to do her checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that she's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But... I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
She's adorable, man. No worries, we'll enjoy your food. No, those are way too fast, guys. They really need to slow those down or like let us click through it like you said, Seven. I agree. Sejun's using her hands to palpate different areas on my abdomen. She seems like she's using elemental energy too. Her expression's going more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Oof, that hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange.
Oh no, was my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. Can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you?
Okay.
Miss Lorvine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Very well.
Okay.
And she hopped away, just like that.
This infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room. Sijun just called that woman Lorvine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary I've heard of before. Would that mean the man next to her is Juryu then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. I can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed. Now he's looking in my direction too.
Her stomach ache's really bad. She was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijun says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
Bro, they're bickering.
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
No, the tension is crazy. Backseat, welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijween prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijween's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't start arguing now. Please, keep it civil at least.
That's interesting that... Okay, I've seen like a couple line differences here and there. Like, he said he picks up the medicine for us when in the text it said pick up the medicine for me. And now here, Paimon is not... So, like, in the text, she's not saying it to them, but she said it to them in the voice, which is interesting. They should get a room, no, for real. These two seem to have a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There also aren't that many furnishings on the wall. Eh? Wait, there seems to be a movable hatch on the ground over there.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Hi, Aspen. It's like comment, I'll hide them straight. Are there a lot more typos besides this one? That's interesting. The presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurer's intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Thank you, Aspen. Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
Interesting.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Damn, bro.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him.
You think so, Aspen? She's pretty.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sishuin should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
Thank you for looking after me.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sishuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take one pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
It's Sijween! She was in the teaser, the story teaser also. You take the stomachache pill that Sijween gave you.
Miss Lorvine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Did they talk about that before you walked in? Why don't I remember? No worries, Aspen. Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you.
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thanks.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details, if that's all right with you.
Interesting that she doesn't say our name. Because I feel like normally they would.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So her primary symptoms are abdominal pain, with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's it. All right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, her base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure she'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night. Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
Seijuin's still looking at me. I should just try to take a nap like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
You move yourself to a regular patient's bed and relax completely. The weariness from work and intel gathering. Bro! You can still catch some hints of the conversation.
We've been to lots of places together. She may look a bit under the weather now, but she's actually super strong. Oh, so you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, she'll recover soon.
Companion. That word brings forth a wave of comfort. You let yourself relax and fall into a restful sleep. Why? Why the word companion?
You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
I feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take your meds regularly, and remember bland foods.
Okay, well, we can't control that. The coupon place has to control that.
Thank you, Miss Seijuin.
I don't like that it's pronounced Seijuin, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was Sigwin.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
Okay. Prince of Gaming, welcome back. How are you doing today? Okay. Alright, let's go return to the dorms, shall we? This place is hard to navigate. I'm doing good, Prince. Thank you for asking. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm going the right way. We're okay. Yeah, the companion thing is really wholesome. It's really cute. Okay. All right.
You really are something. To be
I
able to
wonder,
fall asleep
Sammy.
like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
Your name sounds more like Sigwen when pronounced in Mandarin. Okay. All right. Did I say anything I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Seijuin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
What were they talking about before? Tails Boone, thank you for the follow, by the way. Are we really off track, though? There are still a few weird things about the place. That movable hatch on the ground, as well as the question Seijuin asked Lorvine. And also, were they really talking about their meds before we walked in? Oh, and was Lorvine and Juryu's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Lenny.
Okay. For the next few days, you and Paimon work at your stations as normal. During your shifts, you manage to find opportunities to write keywords relating to your suspicions on a piece of paper. Yeah, I'm already on Act 4 right now. So we're doing both today. You manage to pass the slip to a busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable. She doesn't even look at you or change her expression as she pockets the info. And finally, the promised 9th day arrives. Okay.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Lenny.
Thank you for bringing me here, bro. Honestly. And what? Must tell you something. What?
Oh.
Love you too, Jay. I know the disguise where she literally just looked like herself, bro. Is she about to go down? Okay.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Freminet successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Freminet's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Well, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Freminet returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
We heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Okay. Teleport me there. Thank you. I love that they do that. It makes it so much easier. Okay. Hey.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Uh-oh.
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Could she have found a lead and left to follow it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Okay. Are we about to get into the part? Oh, I won't say it. But you guys probably know what I'm thinking.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sigewinne would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Okay. Alright, next.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest, while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Hercules, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh no, that's not a good sign. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Lenny leans down to get close to the movable hatch and starts tapping at several
space
different
behind it is empty.
points or something?
From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Don't panic, as he's probably internally panicking. Yeah, there you go. He's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. He probably said that subconsciously more for himself than anything else. Yeah, no, he is probably not doing well.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything on the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Uh-oh.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Writhely. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Writhely, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Yeah, because we're not Fatui, bro.
You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nuvillette, so you have no conflict of interest with Writhely. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he only go after Lynette? Why didn't he go after you as well?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now. Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means the fact that Freminet was able to leave the grounds. Could Writhely have let him go as well?
Oh.
What does he gain by letting Freminet leave like that?
I get it now. He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Freminet. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Writhely let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm down.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Freminet wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Writhely.
Can I come and watch?
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
Nuvillette is crazy, by the way.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Can I watch? Please.
After him.
I want to see it go down, guys. Oh! You sneaky little Melusine. Why is she smiling?
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? mindful of the time.
I don't like that she was smiling like that, and that was freaking creepy.
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Oh, bitch.
Help! She's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Wait, she actually gives serial killer vibes. She actually gives serial killer vibes.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Okay.
Wait!
Okay.
It's no use. We have to catch up to him. He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
Okay. Do I have to jump down? I think I do. Yeah, I found it. No, this Melazine, like, I literally have never met a Melazine that gave me that vibe. I agree. She, like, seems like a psychopath, low-key. Alright, we're entering his office. I want to see what it looks like.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Oh, shit.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
Wait, his office is fucking scary, you know? But, like, in a very, like, werewolf type of way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it. Or, like, vampire. Even though he's got, like, the Cerberus thing going on for him. It's so dark and, like, spiral staircase. Ooh, scary.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
Low-key, bro. He sounds low-key psychotic right now, and I love it.
Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive.
I'm down, Leslo.
You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Freminet, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Freminet has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Freminet is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Huh. Where are Lynette and Freminet?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Freminet should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Freminet's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
Oh, shit.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Lenny is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
This dude is so smart, bro.
Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
I love this guy.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Lenny, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Freminet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine.
Bro.
You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
But why, though?
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Lenny's superior is Arlecchino. The parents' evening is so good, bro.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her.
Bro,
Both
this guy loves tea.
Nuvillette and Lady Furina have already received many samples as gifts.
I love him.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret?
Wait, I love him. No, the VA actually ate.
Mr. Lenny, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Oh, shit.
Lenny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
You know, it's really crazy that the Traveler and Paimon right now are forgetting the fact that it's the Fatui, right? Like, they're all like, oh, why are you doing this? I get that it's Lynette and Freminet, right? I get that. And we have, like, some kind of a, like, positive connection with them right now. But looking past those two, it's the Fatui, you know? They're always up to bullshit and not the good kind, you know? They seem kind of fine with Child too. So yeah, there are definitely blurred lines, right? But like the overall Fatui organization, we're still supposed to be against, you know? Even though we have like friends, we have Child, we have Lenny, Lynette, Freminet, right? I feel like the overall arc has still been Fatui bad. With like the Dottore, like we don't have that kind of relation with Dottore. Like, I don't know. Let me just keep going. Because like when he said this, it like low-key kind of hit me. I was like, oh wait, yeah, like the Fatui are infiltrating the fortress. Like, wait a minute. Hold on.
I gave
Okay,
you
anyway.
a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Freminet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me.
Huh.
No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5,
Wait,
2, 1.
Oh
Time's
shit.
up. It really is a shame, Mr. Lenny.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
Line from
It's
the
time
thing.
for my afternoon tea.
The afternoon tea, bruh. Oh, nice kids. Yeah, we are very selective. That's valid, Dina. The disappointed parent counting is so funny. It's so funny. Please wait. Can we really not talk about this some more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lenny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Nuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
Please spare Freminet and Lynette. I want to save Freminet and Lynette too. I love this dude.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found,
Okay.
I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you will find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing that we've already run a thorough investigation on this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Okay. Regarding the hidden rule of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row? What happens if you violate the production zone's hidden rule? If you break the hidden rule of the production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat.
I've been told
what is
that the
this?
infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
Who will see it if you keep working continuously is the question.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real
Sijuin.
value of coupons. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the
part.
prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a...
I feel like it has to be that one, no? Under what circumstances does the strange meat appear?
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed...
No.
The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans.
No.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company...
No.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. We often see Miss Sijuin
Where is the one
observing
about
prisoners
the
at
about
work
the
near
strange meat,
production
bro?
zone. It seems like
Found
she
out that
can
Keith, English
perceive the
voicer
general
Zhang Li,
state of a
also
person's
voices
health
Muta from
just by looking
JJK.
at them.
Yeah, he voices a lot of people. It's really, really cool. Okay, wait.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it.
Okay,
The
no.
research notes said that the Melusine race...
I don't
Fonta's internal
understand.
reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't
Sean, thank you for the follow, by the
real
way.
value of coupons.
It was confusing. It is low-key confusing, no?
The Duke believes that
Obviously,
only
don't tell me what it
idiots
is,
who don't
right?
understand
But
the
like,
value of coupons
I don't
would
really
spend
get that
them on
part.
Fonta. I've been
I'm just
told that the
gonna.
infirmary
I
is
think I'm just
always
gonna click
empty.
one.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because
wait, hold on.
The research note said that the Melusine race...
I think this is this one. Hypothesis correct! Wait, that's crazy. Okay.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
You can welcome in, by the way.
The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row.
Oh, she's got the things on again! The glasses!
Meat in their welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared.
I love it.
But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijween, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijween visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
Amir Puria, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Sijween has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However, unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijween's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question.
Okay.
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why
is that? Let's find out. The hidden rules of the Pancration Ring. I remember, if someone tries to support both boxers at the same time, they'll receive a package the next morning, which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. We've also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I've found and come up with the correct answer. Alright, this one definitely has to do with Fonta. If you violate the hidden rules of the Pancration Ring, you will receive a bag containing a strange blood-colored fluid. What happens if you violate... Oh, whoops. Who sent the package containing the strange blood-colored fluid?
I've been told that the infirmary is always...
No.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of reservations about it. The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who
has to
don't
be one of
understand
these
the
two.
value
I'm gonna
of
read this one
coupons would
again.
spend them on Fonta.
Would you like some tea?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well.
Why does the strange blood-colored fluid look the way it does?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real...
It's gotta be this
Fonta's
one.
internal reports suggest...
But why do only those who buy tickets to support both fighters receive the package?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value...
Yeah, I feel like it has to be this one. Hey Tom, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Hypothesis correct.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration Ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange blood-colored liquid.
I'm doing good, K-Tom. Thanks for asking. Back-to-back first tries is crazy, bro. I'm just built like that, bro. I'm built like that.
People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
It was Cherry Fonta after all, no for real.
But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making.
No, I love the glasses. They're so good. I'm glad they made a comeback.
From its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
That's pretty funny. I know, right, Ev? Where does she keep them, bro?
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light.
Thank you.
Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
I love him.
All right, and here's the final question.
I love him.
What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Oh, shit. We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
Oh shit, he's running.
The thought of sparing Lynette and Freminet never even crossed your mind.
Lenny.
You'll pay for this.
Oh shit. Wait, can we just stay here for a second? Is that wrong of me? Should I keep going? I should probably keep going. Right? I should. Right? I definitely should. This is a serious moment. Why have I Anyway. No! Wait, can I screenshot this? This is like actually a W screenshot, no? People could be dying. Oh, sorry. Sorry, you're right. Let me continue. People could be dying.
Lenny, are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Siegeween. That was a fantastic shot.
Oh shit! Yo, Emperor, welcome in.
Nothing, Your Grace.
Wait, she got a gun? Do you think that's part of her kit, guys?
Siegeween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Yep, part of her kit, I bet.
Siegeween. You...
Are you his accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty.
Okay.
When Monsieur Nuvillette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Lenny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Nuvillette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him? I don't like this line.
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nuvillette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
Really?
His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense
What the hell?
into you.
They need to explain this now.
What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
The tea, bro.
What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
The door suddenly slams open. A familiar figure bursts into the room. Clorinde!
Please.
Why the fuck is she here?
Ah, Miss Clorinde. My door.
My door is crazy! My door is crazy!
Freminet. Freminet!
Is he okay?
What's going on? What is Clorinde doing here?
No, literally though.
Look.
Oh, okay. Shit, my fault.
Sorry about shooting you, Mr. Lenny. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
These symptoms, it can't be.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
No!
What did you say?
No!
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Freminet a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave
Oh,
the rest to you.
bitch.
I'll talk to Clorinde while you get Freminet to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Save him now. Try to understand the situation of the people around.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sigewinne may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lenny again. How's the situation out there?
The way he says things is so deadpan, like matter of fact. That's amazing,
The water has
by the way.
changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
That's probably the forbidden area, no?
Where was he when you found him?
I get that, Fia.
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Nuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Nuvillette. Want some tea?
This dude is always thinking about tea.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
I love this guy.
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
She's so pretty. I am, kids. I am. Damn, Inferior. I love him, bro. He's so funny. What happens if I talk to him again?
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Okay. More serious matters. Lenny's expression looks disgusted. It seems like he'd rather not have Sigewinne touch Freminet. Still, he didn't stop her since it's obvious that Freminet does require urgent medical care. Sigewinne's examining Freminet carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Freminet will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Freminet for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
They kind of look like Vi and Caitlin from... Do you mean from League? Yeah, I could see that, actually. You're low-key right.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
I believe it. Lenny has finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. It seems that he trusts what Sigewinne has said. Just said. She says it so casually, for real.
Lenny, are you okay?
I don't think bro's okay. Nice, Fetus, congrats. My primos, my arms, my legs are waiting for you is crazy. She did seem crazy for a while, though.
They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Maybe she still is a little bit, honestly. Yo, Atomics, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. No, she low-key, she was given real sociopath vibes, like, for real. She was like, oh, we just tranquilize her, no big deal. It's fine.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
Hey.
Freminet? Is he...
Lobro's a little bit under the weather.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
I'm doing good, Atomics. I'm doing well. Lenny and Lynette immediately come to lift Freminet up. I can't read all of that. Lobro's going through it for real.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Yeah, I do. Sheesh, Pimiento, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I think the primordial seawater is just rising low-key. It seems like Risley knew about it.
The Duke and Clorinde are gone.
They left.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clorinde will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Freminet out of the sea.
Clorinde saved Freminet from the sea. Just what happened there? Okay, go back to the infirmary with Freminet. Okay. Wait, can I, before I leave, can I come up here? It's so dark. Oh, hey guys. What y'all doing?
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
Fuck, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Wait, that could be interpreted in a different way, no? Would you guys agree? His office is fucking terrifying. It's dark as hell. My fault, bro. I'm leaving. Child missing that can't be a coincidence? It's definitely not. It is definitely not a coincidence. Oh, I have to get up. I can never tell if I'm going to the right place. Here we go. This should be correct. And has a point. No, like, right? Like, that sounds like something else. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. I feel like I'm telling the truth. But obviously, I don't want it to be that because he's mine. But, like, I'm just saying. It's my turn. It's my turn is so real. No, Jay's real for that too. Oh, TPT, GG. Okay, dude, I'm going. I'm going. Everything's fine. No, it's just jokes. Just jokes, guys. Just jokes. Freminet's awake,
He's
though,
awake.
guys. Rejoice.
Freminet, how do you feel?
Sick! Probably.
Lenny. Lynette.
This poor, sweet baby boy.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Freminet. And you are no longer in any danger.
Poor baby.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long.
Poor baby.
The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Oh no! Lay down!
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay. He's so cute.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. could Master Child be?
I don't know. Oh! Oh my gosh, we're Freminet! Cute! Okay, sorry. What the?
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
What the hell is this thing? Check the build. Trash. Probably 4-piece noblesse. Royal Greatsword is crazy, by the way. Yep, 4-piece noblesse, C3, 1188. Pretty typical. Wait, he looks so cute in this screen. Look at his little face. His pouty little face is so cute. Are we for real? That's adorable. He's so cute. The music is really cool. Good night, sleep well, have a good night's rest. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Okay, this is sus. It's real bad. I don't think it's that good. Oh my god, look at this little bean. Sorry, I don't have Freminet, so this is, you know, this is new for me. Okay. Royal's kind of fashion. I could see that. At least he didn't give him the bell. His combos are fun. He seems like fun.
Getting stuck on something.
Oh?
Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Oh? Wait, what? Can I not just jump over? Wait, I also can't tell what. Try adjusting the rotary plate something. I didn't get the chance to read all of that. It said try to adjust the rotary plate something. Correct angle. Huh? Do I have to go back to the other one? Maybe I do this. And then come back over here. Min, thank you for the follow, by the way. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay. That's not bad. And then we lift it back up. Women in STEM, I know. Alright. I made it. This place is cool. I really want to know what all this writing on the wall means. Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. Oh.
This is where the water starts. Okay.
Okay.
Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Scary. Okay. Dive into the water to continue your investigation. Alright. I'm not scared. Not even a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. Not even the smallest, tiniest little bit.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too.
How do you see that?
Keep going.
I don't see shit.
Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Huh.
Wait, what the?
Oh no.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Oh no, poor baby.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Poor baby. Oh shit, we're purple. Wait, that's so interesting, by the way. I want to go over there and look. Is that bad? Okay, I'll leave. This boy's not doing well. We were losing health! Run, bitch, run. I didn't realize that until just now. Run! Run! We're gonna die! We're gonna die! My curiosity is gonna kill him! No!
I can't die here.
You know what they say, curiosity killed the cat!
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater.
Oh no, baby!
I have to push on.
Okay, I know this was gonna happen either way, guys. Don't mess with me. Cause there's Clorinde coming to save him. Don't fuck with me. This was happening either way. This was happening either way.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
Drowning does seem horrible, I agree.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already
didn't
put
realize.
some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and the rest.
That's so stressful, though. Listen, I didn't realize that his health was declining at first. That's on me. That's on me.
Miss Clorinde brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clorinde, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Freminet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clorinde will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Got it. I'll go talk to him.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Okay.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
They've been through it. Was that the deluge? Is that what that said? The achievement was called something about deluge? Hey, relax with that clip over there. It was an honest mistake. I didn't realize his health was going down, okay? I ran out of stamina and I didn't realize it until in that moment. Scared the shit out of me. I was trying so hard. I was trying so hard to hit my wings. I'm a danger. I'm actually a danger to society at this point. Oh no. Fontaine, you better watch out, bro.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Freminet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clorinde. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
She's so cool. I like her design a lot.
Well, want to explain yourself, Wriothesley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us as much as you'd like. Why'd they say it like that? Why does that also sound like it means something else?
But where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
What is up with these people and telling us to ask the questions? I mean, okay, it's fine.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Lenny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned.
He's looking lazy, I
Freminet
love
has
it.
told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Wow, we're just saying that up front.
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Clorinde down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Clorinde could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Freminet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists? What's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after. Nuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
But I'm curious and I want to know.
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Freminet.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Oh, that's from the trailer as well. They really do know how to put things together in a way that doesn't actually happen in the story at all. Yes.
Follow me.
Yay, we're going there. I'm down. I'm actually down. Okay, time to follow him. Oh shit. Okay. Why they got all these hidden places?
Door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Wriothesley.
I just had a thought that I can't say out loud.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Okay. Say I can't. I really can't. If you know, you know. That's it. I'm not saying anything else.
Stand on the central plate.
Okay.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Once everyone has taken their position on the circular plate, it begins to slowly move downwards. Okay.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is...
What a huge door!
Wait, what the hell? It's T-Vault!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Isolation gate? I ain't enlightening anybody!
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Nah, bro, I don't trust them as far as I could throw them.
Well...
Just kidding.
Cap.
Cap.
I wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Okay. How far can you throw them? I don't know, man. I'm pretty strong. I'm pretty strong, to be honest. Alright. Wait, we're Lumine. My Lumine's not healed. What if I die? You trust him a lot, then? It's a gray area. I'm not... Guys, I'm dropping the topic, by the way. I'm not telling you.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Okay.
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
What's that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Okay. You know, I'm pretty curious, so I'll go look. What the fuck is that? The room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate. What is a sluice gate? I don't know what that is.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be
So he
behind
doesn't
it.
know?
The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position. Likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
The primordial seawaters, for sure. They keep water from escaping like in a dam. I see. Thank you. Okay.
Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
Primordial seawater.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Freminet displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
So basically, if those leaks get worse, say goodbye to the people of Fontaine, lil bro.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Fucking Little Mermaid, bro. Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea?
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us.
Calamity quickens, or whatever the heck this quest is called.
The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us.
Oh shit.
If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Oh shit. Calamity's quickening. Okay, yeah. What if we just take Fontaine and push it somewhere else? No, literally.
That's just too weird. Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
No, literally.
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research.
Oh yeah, Cataclysm's quickening. No, yeah, that's what it is. Not Calamity. Cataclysm's quickening. Yes.
There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished.
Interesting. Wolf pack.
The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
Oh, damn. The desolate seaside. If you tried calling them Mario Bros, it's crazy.
Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow.
I see.
As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors.
The
Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home.
Yeah, 7. Egeria is the previous Hydro Archon. She has a voice line in the teaser, and she's mentioned in other places as well, in like 4.0 world quests and stuff as well.
And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past.
No, I'm curious about her as well. She's also mentioned, you know, those 3 million HP bosses. She's mentioned in their descriptions as well.
After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as the Duke of the Meripede, just what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Okay. Oh, I just hit my mic, sorry.
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh?
Chill, we're
Lorvine and
friends.
Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Well, you don't even know who we are.
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
I do. Trust me.
All right,
I know
then,
too much.
If Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Okay, Lorvine.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin.
And who is crazy?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not a local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard
No,
of him.
you've definitely heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
Interesting.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
I love him.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Okay,
Guys,
Juju.
focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
No, he's so unserious. Like, this is like serious shit going down. He's like, I'm imagining it now.
Ooh,
Okay.
Are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Look at that face, you guys. Wait. It's so smug. It's so smug. I love it. Okay.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
Okay.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Okay.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
He's the best, dude.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Oh,
Your
shit.
constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Dude, his character is so good. It's so good.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
This looks scary, you know? Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit.
Okay, let's. Hey, let's welcome in, by the way.
And here you go.
This is...
What a huge ship? This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Some.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Uh-huh.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
Okay. Now, I need to read the Lemuria books. You know, I was thinking about doing it over the week as well.
He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point. I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
Holy shit, dude.
So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
This dude has been working.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe.
No, the ship is dope. Romulus killed Remus and founded Rome in actual history, I think? Something like that, right? When I heard Remus, I thought about Romulus and Remus. They were raised by wolves as well, right? Which, like, he has some wolf stuff going on, sort of. Smelly Singing, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. Really can't tell people anything. Nah, it's so real. He built Noah's Ark. No, this is sick.
As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat.
Bro.
Do you have any other questions?
Tons.
Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
What is up with those stones as well? I don't know,
leave you here
Jay.
for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
He means that my actions now will decide the next steps Lenny's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
You guys are so goofy. You guys are actually so goofy. Return to the infirmary. Okay, we're continuing. We're back! Thank you for the lurk, Aspen.
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
Wow, everybody's just asking if you want tea
so
today.
much like Risley, always drinking tea.
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sejuin.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from
interesting.
Risley?
It is random. It's super random. I haven't completed any of them, actually 7. Yeah, I don't know, Jay. It's a little bit weird.
Everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Lenny sounds a lot more like his old self. Feeling better now, Lenny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other, so let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Freminet affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meripede.
Okay.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nuvillette. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lenny's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Clorinde to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
After some deliberation, you share the information you just learned with Lenny and company. While sharing what you saw, you emphasize that now is not the time for disputes. It's very important to take the matter something.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
But why
If you remember,
her though?
I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, BB.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And
Maybe
thank you for sharing
yeah.
the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary. What was that?
Paimon's hungry.
Look at Lumine's face is so good, man. It's so good. I have to save it. Okay.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Okay. She is so done. It's so funny. Wait, what happens if I go to talk to them again, though?
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
You're incredibly helpful. Lenny thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Okay. Alright, alright. Let's go. Oh wait, I'm running out of stamina again. I should be careful. Hold on. I should be more careful with my stamina. Alright, I'm here.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served at the coupon cafeteria.
Didn't know that existed.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijwing?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Clorinde's dinner as well.
Oh, great.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat?
Huh? We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer. Then I'll get the biggest portion you have to offer. Let's go with the tastiest.
Me too. Don't forget Paimon.
No problem. Just leave it to me.
After a while, the meal's Sugan orders arrive. Unlike the drinks over to you, taste a little strange. She insists that they are very nutritious. Shake Shelly, it was terrible. The thing she gives us tastes a little terrible. The drink, at least. Okay? Amazing. Free dinners are the absolute best.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you. Besides the milk, I mean, everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Damn.
Sigewin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melusine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
It is weird that they didn't give her the actual Melusine model, though.
You're really good at taking care of people.
Right, Gunnar?
Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
I think so, Seven, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
An older sister?
He avoided it for a reason.
That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Lenny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorinde is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Clorinde left, to make sure that Lenny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother.
I think so, Imperior.
Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorinde had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Lenny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
Rabbit Cat Rabbit Tail, thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh.
How long has he been the leader
Mr.
for?
Nuvillette would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Why would he like that? But that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Nuvillette outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
That's a really interesting comment. Okay, let's return to the dormitories to rest. Can we go talk to Clorinde first? She's just kind of chilling over here.
Clorinde!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sigewin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Freminet too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs.
It's super interesting, Jay, right?
Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sigewin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sigewin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes.
I really like her voice.
You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
It's all thanks to Nuvillette. This is technically a work trip for us, too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
She does sound really elegant. Did you see Mama back there? Oh, she disappears after that. I was gonna take a picture with her first, but she left, so... Never mind, I suppose. Let us go get rest.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. I've been reading it as Nuvillette this whole time. No, that's valid. Damn, she's snoring! It's super sus heaven, yeah. She really immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, if I heard that when I was trying to go to sleep, like if I heard Paimon's voice specifically saying anything while I was trying to fall asleep, it would freak me out. High key. Good night. For free.
Get out of my way!
Oh, bitch. Please don't do that, Kate.
What happened? Why is everyone running?
Uh-oh.
No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
What's that sound? Oh, bitch. Paimon, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. Check on the situation outside. Which way do I go? I forgot where to go for a second because I'm too scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
It's always mate.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh, bitch.
Laveroon
I'm not ready.
You two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait,
Aw,
what?
they're
You're the
actually
one who
good
brought that up?
guys.
Why is it
Really
suddenly
nice.
my idea?
Aw, cute.
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Then that means whatever happened must have happened down below. Oh no, isn't that gate at the very bottom?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Aw, that's actually really sweet.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Sorry, can't.
Attention, please evacuate.
No, same, Jay. This is crazy. Oh, we're going down. We're going down, down. I'm scared. No, I'm actually scared though. Cutscene.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
Oh shit.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Oh! Oh! Oh, there it is. Oh, hell no, get away from it! What do you mean? That's a lot of primordial water! Oh! Whoa! No!
Three, two, one.
With the music, guys, what the heck? Oh, he almost didn't make it! Oh my god, he's so sick. He's so
This won't
freaking
hold it
sick.
for long. Find Nuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
Oh.
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Stop. Stop. Nah. Yo, nah. Stop. That was sick. That was so sick. No, but I'm worried for them though. I'm so worried. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, no, we have to go.
Traveler,
We have
I
to
need
go.
you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Why?
Furina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Furina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Oh shit. You can explain everything else to me
Will do.
later.
You have my sincerest gratitude.
I'm remembering things from the trailer and I'm scared, but I'm excited. Oh my god, guys, I can feel every single nerve in my body right now. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited. Oh, that's a lot of Fatui. That's a lot of Fatui.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
I'm scared.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Nuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me.
Okay.
Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Furina to the best of your abilities.
I will do my best. I ain't C6 in nobody, by the way. Alright, guys. Why did the music come and then turn off immediately? Did you hear that?
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Furina mentioned.
Of course, of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
Syndicate, thank you for the follow.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler.
Oh, bitch.
I've heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave, one of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
She looks insane, bro. So this is the knave, the head of the House of the Hearth, and the Lenny siblings' father. That's an interesting way to put it. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Greetings, pleasure to meet you too.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Furina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time.
Janautica, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in.
See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Furina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Why does she know so much about Furina? She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's pretty good. It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Furina and I.
Like, she's talking about her like they meet often. Wait. Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Furina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Furina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
True, Meow Meow.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
How do you know that?
Oh. And just how do you know that?
Well, shit, guys. Call me Arlecchino, cause...
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Meripede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Oh no. Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there is also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
This is making me feel weird. She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Furina. That sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Well, that's not necessarily true. Yeah, that's true, guys. The vision is a dead giveaway. Yeah, but we don't want her to know we have that.
The water
Oh,
in the
bitch.
teacup is shaking.
Ayo?
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Furina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
I love them.
Sounds about right.
I love them. This is gonna be crazy. Oh shit. It's the scene! Look at him go! With one hand, bro!
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth.
I've chills.
It is
I've
not
chills.
this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Oh! I've chills. I've chills.
This sentence is too severe.
Wow.
Forgive me for overruling it.
Whoa! That was a sick line too! Oh my god, everything about that was so sick. Are you kidding me?
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Who is he talking to? I think he's talking about the people of Fontaine sentence. Low key. Like, I think he's saying that, like, them being dissolved by the waters and, like, the catastrophe that's supposed to come upon them is a sentence that's too severe. But who, yeah, what is this forgiveness? Who is he talking to? Or is it just like he's just talking to the waters, like just cuz, you know? He skill dipped the sea for real. I still don't think he's the Hydro Archon, by the way. I still think he's the Dragon Sovereign of Water. No, I don't think he's the former Hydro Archon either. We know that that's Egeria. Oh, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Wow.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
Nah, Tsunami of Fury sounds
You
insane.
made a bet?
But this dude is like, what the fuck, you guys?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Clorinde thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
Maybe the whale? Maybe.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Yeah, this is the new trio, for real.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He knows, bro. He freaking knows.
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke.
This is Navi Erasure.
You've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's find out, shall we?
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
Uh-oh.
Miss Furina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontainian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I think she's the first one to call the Archon by Focalor. Yeah. I think. She actually the Hydro Archon? Yes. I think that there's a lot that we don't know about Furina behind the scenes.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro
She does call herself
Archon.
Focalor, that's true.
How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me,
Tell her,
you
Furina!
have no right to judge me.
You tell her!
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now,
As long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Okay, let her speak. Furina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Furina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So was that all a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
Oh, bitch. I need to know what's going on with her eyes, bro.
Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
No, her eyes are so sick. This is the kind of character that you would like, Kate.
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
It looks pretty dark, Pebble. Yeah, it low-key, like the background of it low-key looked really dark, almost black. And then the pyro was like lighter a little bit.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss
It looks
Furina,
different. Maybe it's a delusion.
What is the purpose of your oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinal?
Care to share?
And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Furina. I first caught wind of this when Lenny tried to investigate the oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium.
Huh. I don't think they had told us that before.
But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Furina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of cooking her right now. Okay, that's so true.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Furina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Nuvillette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea, but can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Furina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
What if she poisoned the cake, bro?
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
The knave proceeds to change the topic and brings up a number of less significant matters. I can't read all of that fast.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
The way that she can just be like, oh, thanks for the cake after all that is like so crazy, by the way.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Furina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Furina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea.
It's so crazy.
It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss child before I must be on my way.
I don't think it's a good idea to leave Furina. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh. They are really unreadable.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I needed to look at her with elemental sight for a second. Okay.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Yeah, it figures.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
There's no need. I didn't think that's what you wanted to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Lenny, Lynette, and Freminet are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Lenny.
I don't know, Jason.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Lenny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't trust her still.
By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina? You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
Okay.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you!
Whoa, what is this enemy? Wait, is this Arlecchino? Wait, that is Arlecchino! Wait, look at her! Wait, this outfit is freaking sick! No? If she looks like this when she's playable, guys, I would be so down. I really love this look on her. Her skin would be dope too. Here, let me move my face so that you guys can see the full thing. You can see her hand over that I was covering before. She looks sick, dude. She also has a little tattoo, if you see it there on her arm. Dude, she looks crazy with the cape and the Fatouille mask, but the Fatouille mask still has the X's over her eyes as well, by the way. Okay, let's continue. She looks so dope.
You dare to run from me?
Wait, no, I need to take a screenshot of her like this. Because, wow. Okay.
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis.
Really, artist.
But I didn't expect the chance to
Skin
approach
Rooney is
Furina
crazy.
to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious.
Huh. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Meow Meow. It's really cool.
Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
I'm moving my face again so that you guys can see her arm. Bro, this is so sick. Like, she looks so sick, is what I mean. Her attacking Furina, not sick, but she looks hella sick. The beaming red eye is crazy. Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Look at her! Oh my gosh. What if, when she's playable, she has like a transformation with her outfit? That would be wild.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
Ah, Arthur Lukey, thank you for the follow. I am a Williams, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Or Lamo Williams, maybe. I can't tell if it's an I or an L, I'm sorry. But thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Confirmed, she's not holding the hydronosis. She is the Archon, but she's not holding the hydronosis. She did try to pull a Senora. Interesting.
In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Ah, wait, that's super freaking interesting. What? Under some kind of curse?
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
What kind of curse we talking about?
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Furina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Huh. No, understandable, Jay.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Furina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night.
Bro.
Nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake.
Yo, what? Lolly, thank you for the follow. It's never any. I know, Aspen. Wait, that's actually fucked up. Wait, okay.
There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Udex Nuvillette is actually the genuine article.
I still don't think he is, though.
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Nuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Furiana, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Writhely.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Udex Nuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Furina and Udex Nuvillette.
I don't think she's a good guy still. Do we still think it could be in the Oratrice, or would that have left the lead now when they went to investigate it? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering. You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Furina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Furina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Nuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
Yeah. Vigilante vibes, I see that. Yeah, she makes herself seem like a sheep, but she's definitely a wolf. I agree. Okay, how did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Nuvillette or Furina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Something is up, bro.
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Interesting.
Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
Prism Nana, thank you for the follow.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together.
Here comes Nuvillette! Here comes Nuvillette! Nuvillette?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Feels like Kafka a little bit? You think so?
Nuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Furina.
Maybe ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, you recount the happenings of the tea party to Nuvillette.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Furina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
Yay! I'm so down to ask questions. I'm really curious about the curse, guys. I am. Hi, Mickey. Welcome in, by the way. Okay. You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
Me personally, I want to force the issue, but that's just me.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Furina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you sense in the fortress of Meripede? Did you manage to protect those that needed to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Oh my god, the rain, guys, the rain!
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Because he's upset. The clear skies suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier, light rain soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before, Nuvillette has just mentioned his sense of grief. Thinking back to that legend and what Freminet said, it's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Wait, Nuvillette, you can't be.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
Oh, bitch, he's the dragon sovereign of water! We've only been saying it this entire time. Confirmed.
The dragon of...
I'm actually like shaking inside right now, bro. Finally!
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Please do not
Yes,
be
ma'am.
so surprised.
Nah, bitch, I'm not. Don't worry.
Furina?
Nuvillette, are you listening?
Okay, but like, are they really just gonna say it and then not say anything else about it? Like, is that really it? He's just gonna be like, yeah, that's me, by the way. Nothing else. Oh my gosh, you welcome in. Okay.
My apologies.
Yeah, he's like same level as a pet. Yeah.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually
That
the
was not
dragon
random,
sovereign of
girl.
water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret.
Bro, tell me more. Don't like I wanna more.
There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
He's so open.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Teyvat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Didn't I say this yesterday or Wednesday last stream? Bro, get me on Hoyo versus scripts. I wrote this story. I wrote this story. Oh, bitch! I wrote this story! No, just kidding. I'm not taking credit away from the writers, but damn, I'm good at figuring it out. I'm good at figuring it out, bitch. Wow! I'm actually Hoyo. Oh, as soon as you guessed it, I started grinning. No, I'm scary for real. Oh, she has been saying it for years now. That's so dope. I don't know if that means that he is... I don't think it means that he's the Gnosis. Because the Gnosis still exists separately from the Dragon Sovereigns. This is why I think the former Dragon Sovereign is responsible for the prophecy, curse, or sentence, as it's been called. Oh, that could be really interesting, actually. So you're saying Fani stole the dragon's power and gave them to the Archons? I personally don't believe it was Fani's. Well, actually... Well, you know what? The first usurper would technically have been Fani's, wouldn't it have? Because Fani's came first, beat the dragons, and then the second who came afterward. So yeah, if he's saying the first usurper, that to me means Fani's. Or Fane's, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Oh, okay. I need to read this again. They say that when the first usurper arrived in Teyvat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
Damn, bro. Learn it.
In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me.
Unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Yeah, I don't know, Pebble.
Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
But like when though? Because I want to ask. I can't wait to do a history quest.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Sure, see you later, Nuvillette.
We'll see you another time.
Oh yeah, we will.
Take care.
I bet, I will. Lucy, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. Yeah, no, Monday. Monday, we're doing his story quest for sure. These are still question marks right now. I need to unlock the things about the Archons, bro. ASAP.
Now that I have reclaimed one of the 7 authorities from the hands of the usurpers, I have regained my true form. I am now a fully fledged dragon, powerful enough to judge the rest of the gods. My final destiny is to judge the usurper king in the heavens above. But until that time comes, I will lend my power to you.
Huh? How are you gonna tell me to wait after I already looked? How are you gonna say wait after I already looked? Huh? How are they gonna fucking write this shit in here? How the fuck? How are they gonna write this shit in here? Now that I have
reclaimed one of the 7 authorities from the hands of the usurpers, I have regained my true form. I am now a fully fledged dragon, powerful enough to judge the rest of the gods. My final destiny is to judge the usurper king in the heavens above. But until that time comes, I will lend my power to you.
What the Okay. This is like confirmed going against Celestia, by the way. No, this is literally him saying he has the fucking like okay, I don't know when, but at some point he's gonna get the Gnosis? Why would they put this here? Okay, no, I feel like there's still okay, J. This is making me second guess if Fonny's is actually still up there or not, but I feel like it could still be the second who came pretending to be the first who came, and maybe the dragons don't know about it. Maybe that's part of the memory that isn't clear to him because it was his predecessor. Honestly, like maybe right now he still thinks it's the first who came up in the sky, but it's the second who came still. I don't know, man. No matter what, this is fucking wild. Oh my god.
So this is what you're truly capable of? And I shall have to get serious if I wish to catch up with you.
Why does he sound like that?
Apparently, I'll have to show a little more of my true capabilities. I did not realize that you had such a penchant for getting into dangerous situations.
Right, Kate? Like, what? Alright, bro. I need to finish this, okay? I need to finish this. Third of the way to a 24-hour stream is crazy, by the way. Relax.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, look who it is.
Hey!
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
I like how we still haven't seen Child, by the way.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Freminet.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support.
Okay, well, RMG.
Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorinde in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
Mm-hmm.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Cute.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next
Nah,
time,
if he dies,
you're
I'll be
going to have
upset.
tea and snacks with us.
Okay, but if he gets re-released, that would be kind of cool. Nah, I'm really worried about him. I want to know what's going on with him right now. And I'm kind of sad because I feel like we're going to have to wait until 4.2 to like find out what's going on. I know, right? They're so abnormally large. I still can't get over that fucking voice line, you guys. Like, what? Nah, don't even bring up Tusser. I'm gonna be upset.
Sijuin! Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great. I can't stop thinking
Fine.
about it.
But what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nuvillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Oh, of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nuvillette know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nuvillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced.
That's fucking wild.
I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared.
This is a prison, by the way.
Please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Relax, buddy. Oh, her eyes are really pretty, though. I agree. Whale Child will be the final boss of Fontaine. That would be sick. I'm down. We get to fight him again in a different form? Crazy. Hey, guys! No, literally.
You guys are back?
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
We're good, bro. We're chilling.
No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take
When is
care of.
Chris gonna be a playable character is so real.
All right.
Poor child,
There's
I
no need to
agree.
get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
These guys are really sweet.
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
I love these guys.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have just skyrocketed in quality recently. Meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Welcome back,
I'll be
kids.
watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Nah, they're cute. They're really cute. Okay. Okay. No, I honestly think Paimon's voice has, like, not annoyed me in a long time, guys. I think she sounds pretty good. I say we sacrifice Barbara, she can bring herself back to life. I know it's late, Kelly. I'm trying to finish this out. We'll go talk to Risley. Hopefully he's like the last one that we talk to. Oh, we're going down. We're going down, 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 down.
Courier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something,
I hope
so
so,
I
Sammy.
forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? It's you two.
Junior, Lurvine, we're back!
Hey.
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks. Yeah, I want to do that,
And
Sky.
you,
True.
Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really
Okay,
are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
This thing is crazy, guys. Also, I still want to know what these rocks are. Like, what are they? Where did they come from? Okay, let me talk to them.
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
Hey, bitch. Because we still haven't seen a lot of, like, stuff from the trailer, so... Now we kind of know what parts of it.
Did my eyes deceive me,
I know,
or
right,
did I
Kate?
just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface?
I'll take the boat in the
Some
teapot,
strange
bro.
winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine for the most
Okay,
part.
let's keep going.
Nuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
The trailer's in Africa? Wait, what?
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea.
The tea again,
he did
bro, I
remember to take
swear.
Miss Sijween's gift with him, though.
Oh, cute.
He sure sounds super busy.
He loves the melazines, bro.
Miss Clorinde has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sijween.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Oh my god. I'm excited for Rosie's story quest, though. Yeah, in a
Nuvillette
couple
got
weeks.
the milkshake. Clorinde received lipstick instead.
Ah, interesting.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Nuvillette's own fault for making Sijween worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
That's cute, actually.
Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sijween too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Aww.
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Wait, that's like actually kind of hilarious.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Neon Green would be crazy. Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Slay.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Okay. Ah, wait, we're actually gonna go sleep in the dorms?
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork, so don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it. Wow, look at his little tea set. This little bro loves tea. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. We gotta return to the dorms for some eep. I want to have a tea party with him too. We're allowed to leave. We don't have to stay here. But like, it's so funny that we can stay if we want and we're actually gonna go to bed in the dorms. I don't think so, Bacon, actually.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
It feels like a huge weight is off our shoulders. It feels like we've regained our freedom.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
Are we? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Fongli, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so
we know what happens when we go to sleep, guys.
The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then. Good night to you, traveler.
Good night to you, Paimon. What is bro doing? Whoa! I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna fucking throw up. That thing was fucking huge, first of all. Second of all, so he made contact with the whale. The whale has been calling to him this entire time. And it's in the primordial waters. We could tell that he was in the primordial waters. Low-key, I wonder if that whale has a connection to the Oratrice and it said that he was guilty on purpose so that he could get closer to the whale, if that makes sense. Because it keeps calling to him, right? And it wanted to give him an opportunity to get closer. I feel like it's one of two things. It's either that and the whale is connected to the Oratrice somehow and it did it so that he could beckon Child closer. Or it's because he has the connection to the whale that the Oratrice called him guilty. I feel like it has to be one of those two things.
Water comes in
has
many
to be.
flavors to the
I say Child caused the primordial water to begin leaking as a kid when making contact and thus causing Bashir to stumble upon it with his wife. That would be cool. Not cool, but that would be interesting. Oratrice convicted Child because he awakened the whale and somehow activated primordial water to flow again or something. Yeah, I could definitely see that. All right, what has changed? Oh, right, when thunder strikes. Wait, I was curious about this before as well. Okay, wait, let's see.
What's that saying again? Bolt from the blue? Yes, I believe that captures how it feels to me.
I don't get it. But I just don't get why we had to
What's
finish
that
the
saying
Archon
again?
quests for this to be unlocked.
Bolt from the blue? Yes, I believe that captures how it feels to me.
I don't get it. Is it because if it strikes the water, he feels it? Because he can feel all of the water as the Hydro Dragon or the Water Dragon Sovereign? Is that why? Ancient Dragon's Authority, Hydro. Leviathan Adjudicator. Damn, bro. That's crazy! Ancient Dragon's Authority sounds so sick, no? Okay, listen, guys. All in all, the Archon quest was so freaking good. It was so good. I loved it so much. Obviously, the first, I would say Act 3 was a lot of like setting the scene of like what was to come. And then the second part, especially towards the end, was just crazy. Holy crap. I'm really, really, really excited for future lore. And I need more. I will always need more. I need more.